Hello, my name's Chris, this is Blue Kraken Gaming, and welcome back to Skyrim, where if you are enjoying the series, I would ask that you please consider dropping a like, or a comment, or, hey, even a subscription with the bell turned on if you think I've earned it. Right, in our last episode, we, as Serana was doing, just standing there in front of us before she disappeared and went behind us, we have been working through the Dawnguard DLC, and we rescued a moth priest in the last episode, because, when I say rescued, we're working for the vampires. We got hold of a moth priest last episode because we need someone to read an elder scroll for us, and moth priests are basically the only ones that can do that. So we need to now head back to the Castle Volker here to see what happens with that elder scroll. Now the moth priest can read it. We did also do the hokey cokey with what kind of supernatural creature we want to be, because I didn't want to be a vampire, so I became a werewolf. Then realised that as part of this quest you need a vampire ability, so I then had to turn back into a vampire, which I'm less than pleased with. But I mean, we'll go and try and tick off here scene again in a minute and go werewolf again, because I don't think... Actually no, we do need to probably stay vampire. There's some more vampire things we need. So I think I'm just going to have to grin and bear it until we finish this quest line, which is annoying. But oh well. I would say beggars can't be choosers, but we absolutely chose to do this. Right, there we go. Vampire blood boiling in the sunlight. Okay, so back to the castle. And we'll find out what that moth priest is going to read for us. So yeah, that's the plan, and then that will let us go on to the next step of what we're trying to do. Ooh, Skyrim minimised. There we go. Okay, so Serana's regard has increased. So yeah, that's to do with that companion framework that I've got. I'm still not 100% sure what that does. I couldn't figure it out from reading the like the tutorial and the how-to guides for it, but I do know that the companions, well, they, as it put there, gain regard for you and sort of consider you in more preferable terms. But yeah, I don't know what it actually means. I don't know whether it means they become, I don't know, more effective in combat or what. Right, okay. There's Serana. Have you got anything to say?
Ah, the tale of the grand moth priest hunt. Not something I'd want to read.
Oh, nice. I'm thirsty. Do you have blood potions?
Sure thing.
Yeah, that's handy, because that means we can drink that to get rid of the weakness to sunlight. I'd like to be able to keep track of you more often.
That sounds weird. What are you getting at?
I know it does, but hear me out. I'd like some way to be able to see where you are in case each of us gets lost.
Well, that sounds better. I mean, it is a valid concern, really. Fortunately for you, I happen to know an incantation for this. Here, give me your journal. Every time you open it up to look at some quests, you should also now see Serana tracking marker. Move your finger over that, and there you have it. Your very own marker which shows wherever I am at any given point in time. I do trust, though, you will only use this for adventuring purposes and nothing else. I prefer to have some privacy whenever I can, okay?
I do like the little nod there, keeping it in lore.
What is it?
Right, okay. Anything interesting we can talk through? No. Okay, alright.
Very well.
To the next thing. Hearken! What's up, my man?
Well done. Somehow I knew it would be you who found our moth priest.
I have made the moth priest my thrall.
Yes, I see that. I trust his capture was not too difficult a task.
The Dawnguard tried to stop me, but they posed no threat.
I wish I could have been there to hear the sounds of their screams. Well, your thrall awaits, and we have given him the Elder Scroll. Command him to read it, and let us hear the words of prophecy together.
Okay, right, here he is, over here.
Master, I have done as you asked and traveled here.
I have a new task for you, Thrall.
Of course. What is it that you need me to do?
You must read an Elder Scroll.
Ah, yes, the Elder Scroll. I admit, I am looking forward to this.
And then you may begin your reading.
Of course, Master. Now, if everyone will please be quiet, I must concentrate. I see a vision before me. An image of a great bow. I know this weapon. It is Oriel's bow. Now a voice whispers, saying, among the night's children, a dread lord will rise. In an age of strife, when dragons return to the realm of men, darkness will mingle with light, and the night and the day will be as one. The voice fades and the words begin to shimmer and distort. But wait, there is more here. The secret of the bow's power is written elsewhere. I think there is more to the prophecy, recorded in other scrolls. Yes, I see them now. One contains the ancient secrets of the dragons, and the other speaks of the potency of ancient blood. My vision darkens, and I see no more. To know the complete prophecy, we must have the other two scrolls.
Okay, Are you gonna like this?
Life here has many advantages.
That was not as useful as I would have liked. Even so, you did well.
Do you know where these other scrolls are?
My traitor wife stole one of them away and then disappeared. As for the other, the last that I heard, it was lost in the bowels of a Dwemer ruin. It seems our work is not yet done. But I have waited this long, and we are so very close now. I can wait a bit longer.
Okay, now we can have a chat with Serana about getting the other two scrolls.
Do you have a moment to talk?
What's on your mind?
That moth priest, Dexian. He said we needed 2 other Elder Scrolls. I think I know where we can start looking.
Why didn't you say something earlier?
Didn't want that lot getting wind of it. Especially my father.
You mean the guy right behind you? I mean, not exactly being subtle here, Serana. Do you trust Harkon at all?
It's not a question of trust. He's just obsessed with the prophecy. And from what I could tell, 1,000 extra years of obsession haven't made him any better. We should have found him a hobby. I don't even think he sees me as his daughter anymore. I'm just a means to an end.
So where is this Elder Scroll?
We need to find my mother, Valerica. She'll definitely know where it is. And if we're lucky, she actually has it herself.
You said you didn't know where she went.
The last time I saw her, she said that she'd go somewhere safe. Somewhere that my father would never search. Other than that, she wouldn't tell me anything. But the way she said it, someplace he would never search. It was cryptic, yet she called attention to it.
Sounds like she was being cautious.
Maybe. What I can't figure out is why she said it that way. Besides, I can't imagine a single place my father would avoid looking. And he's had all this time, too. Any ideas?
I mean, there are some answers here, but I mean, this one's the right one. How about right here, in the castle?
Wait, that almost makes sense. I used to help my mother tend a garden in the courtyard here. All of the ingredients for our potions came from there. She used to say that my father couldn't stand the place. Too peaceful.
Isn't it pretty risky staying around the castle?
Oh, absolutely. But my mother's not a coward. That is, I don't think we'll actually trip over her there, but it's worth a look.
How can we get in without your father noticing?
Trust me, I lived here a very long time and I know every nook and cranny. There's an unused inlet on the northern side of the island that was used by the previous owners to bring supplies into the castle. An old escape tunnel from the castle exits there. I think that's our way in.
Let's go to the castle's secret entrance.
Come on, it's just around the side.
Okay, and there we go. Right, do you have any comments to say about this?
What did you need?
So, were you and Valerica close?
Before my father became obsessed with the prophecy, my mother and I spent quite a bit of time together. She was very fond of our alchemical garden in the castle courtyard. She taught me quite a bit about cultivating quality regions.
So you always got along?
Like the best of friends. I would never hesitate to share anything with her.
But then it all changed.
It was very sudden. It was almost like one day we were a normal family, and then the next, I didn't know who they were. I'd try to visit my mother in the garden, and she'd quickly shoo me away, saying she was much too busy.
That's why we're headed there?
She had to be up to something in that garden. I'm hoping it's a clue that will tell us where she went.
Were you always a vampire?
That's a long story.
I want to hear it.
I guess we kind of have to go way back, to the very beginning. Do you know where vampirism came from?
I would guess it came from a Daedric Lord.
Exactly. The first vampire came from Molag Bal. She was not a willing subject, but she was still the first. Molag Bal is a powerful Daedric Lord, and his will is made reality. For those willing to subjugate themselves, he will still bestow the gift, but they must be powerful in their own right before earning his trust.
So how did you actually become a vampire then?
The ceremony was degrading. Let's not revisit that. But we all took part in it. Not really wholesome family activity, but I guess it's something you do when you give yourselves to a Daedric Lord.
How has it affected your family?
Well, you've met most of us. My father's not exactly the most stable, and eventually he drove my mother crazy with him. And it all ended with me being locked underground for who knows how long. It's definitely been a bad thing, on the whole.
Are you alright?
I will be. Just give me a little time.
Okay, right, let's go find that.
Way, and I won't tear your arms off.
Yeah, just try it. Right, let's go find that secret entrance.
Let's get indoors.
Okay.
Or in a cave. Anywhere, just...
Which is actually just around here, so that's why I'm hopping over. Taking a little bit of a beeline. And because it's daylight, I'm not sprinting. Annoyingly. Oh, Serana has something to... Ooh, okay. We're going to have one of these moments again. We are. Okay, right. I will be right back. And we're back. Right, okay. Now, just before we had that little issue, it did say Serana wanted to talk to us. So, where is she? Let's turn on that Serana tracking marker and have a look, shall we? Miscellaneous Serana. So she is there. Shall we try summoning her? Where was it? Did they put it under there? No. Summon Serana, there we go.
Okay, that felt better than I expected.
I do like how they made her all drunk because she said she gets dizzy after being teleported.
Yes? What did you need?
You said you wanted to talk to me. No, okay, alright.
I can't wait to see the court.
So that's disappeared. Right, let's put Unrelenting Force back on there then. Okay, so coming around here, here is the inlet. And there are skeletons that are going to shoot at us. So let's set ourselves up. And hey buddy, I would like your soul. Where's another one? Who wants to go into a soul gem next? Hey, you! Oh, you're a bit tough at level 13. I mean, you're not anything particularly to worry about. No soul gem large enough, that's a shame. You're level 6. No soul gem again. Okay. Do I have... Come on, no, let me... Damn it! Damn it, okay. So I didn't get the... Didn't get that in there, that's a shame. Right, okay, there's the door we want to go through. None of these guys would have had anything I really care about. It's all going to be trash weapons and everything, but considering I'm using the bound sword, though, now we've got the soul, we've got the conjuration up to get the ability I wanted, we could probably look at getting an actual enchanted sword, which will be nice, because the whole reason that I wanted this ability is so that I've got a way of charging any other weapons I get.
Show yourself.
Oh, I'm chilly because of the death hounds. Right, that's you down. Okay, I'm also going to need to put a healing there. Come on. Patch, 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 patch. Right. You're up there. Should I not? Let's try and get a bit of destruction going, shall we? Land stat. Okay, gotcha. Lovely. Right, did you have anything... An elven dagger of fear. Interesting. Ring of destruction. Journal fragment I don't care about. It's a little bit of the lore. Basically, that vampire was someone who... Armor rating 11. Is that better than what I've got at the moment? No, I'm on 23. Okay. Yeah, so that vampire was someone who was basically a cast out and she was living down here. Ah, Serana now has something to say.
Yes?
What did you want to talk about? Did you spend a lot of time down here?
I like to explore. My parents almost never let me off the island, so yeah, I poked around down here a lot. It was a little quieter back then. Guess the little vampire girl was enough to scare off the rats.
You sound like... sounds pretty lonely.
It was. But I got used to it.
We've done the close, we've done the family, done that. I'm curious as to why it says she wants to talk to me.
Hey.
Oh, there we go. Are you alright, Serana?
So far, I think. Thanks.
Is there anything else?
Yeah, actually. No one's ever been so genuine with me. At least, in a while. I was lonely most of my childhood. My mother, at least for a time, was the only friend I really had. And then that prophecy came along. I'm sorry. I just had to get that off my chest.
Well, I'm glad to have met you.
This is getting a little awkward. I think I have a sudden urge to feed on something.
I can tell there's something else.
Gods, I am a terrible liar.
Alright then, smiling.
Stop it. You're not helping. Don't blame me if I sneak a little nibble on you.
Is that really all you wanted to tell me?
Nothing escapes your attention, huh? Well, here goes. I've really come to care about you. I just wanted you to know that.
Care?
Yes, I appreciate you. And that's all I'm going to say for now.
Oh, thank you. I feel the same.
You do? I'm glad to hear that. Let's get going then.
Okay, that's new. I don't think I've had that interaction before.
Yes? What did you need?
Was there anything else in here? No. Did you have anything else to say? No. Okay.
I can't wait to see the courtyard again.
Right, that drops that down there. Because we can't get over this way without doing that. Right, let's put the flame atronach back. And... oh, this is... I think I want to go this way. Oh wow, there's loads of death hounds here. Okay, right, I need to do some healing. Wow, okay, that really did take a bigger hit than I thought. And of course the Death Hounds having chilled bites, they're slowing me when they hit me. Right, okay. This way.
Done and done.
Just some gore. Not worried about the salt, just grabbing the health potions. Right, we will put that back to flames for the minute because we need to burn our way through these. Anything in that one? Ooh, a chest. Don't normally bother with that. Right, come on. Come on. I'll give over, you weren't... I was much closer than that a second ago. There we go. And... nothing really worth. Okay. Burn through that. And then there's a giant spider there. So... yeah, Lydia, get out the way. We will put the flame atronach there. Oh, I hope that got it. Ugh, I was worried that was getting me for a second then. Okay, and then we've got another bit down there. Excellent. Oh, you raised a Death Hound. Nice. Okay. Right. Let's heal ourselves as we walk back round. We can drop back down. Okay. Put that away. And... oh, you fell through the floor. Okay, interesting. Right. And we are coming up here.
This leads out to the courtyard. Just head for the door.
Okay, I'm heading to the door. Okay. And then out to the courtyard. With what I think is probably one of the easiest Skyrim puzzles there is.
Oh no.
What's happened?
What happened to this place?
That's what I'm asking you.
Everything's been torn down. The whole place looks... well, dead. It's like we're the first to set foot here in centuries. This used to lead into the castle's great hall. Looks like my father had it sealed up. I used to walk through here after evening meals. It was beautiful once. This was my mother's garden. Do you know how beautiful something can be when it's tended by a master for hundreds of years? She would have hated to see it like this. Wait.
Wait, what? Are we just standing here now? Come on. You've got to love Bethesda AI sometimes, where they just get stuck.
Something's wrong with the moon dial here. Some of the crests are missing and the dial is askew. I didn't even know the crests could be removed. Maybe my mother's trying to tell us something.
Maybe. Right, okay. So, this is where it's the easiest quest. There are 4 of these moon crests, and all you need to do is basically find them and then plonk them all in. There's 2. And then number 3 is somewhere in here. And I thought the 4th one? Maybe I'm misremembering. Maybe there are only 3. Let's try and pop them in. Place missing crest. So you don't even need to work out which one it is. You just walk up and place missing crest. There we go. Oh, there were only 3. Okay.
Very clever, Mother. Very clever. I've never been in those tunnels before, but I'd bet they'd run right under the courtyard and into the tower ruins. Well, at least we're getting closer. Let's go.
And yes, they do.
What now?
What happened to the courtyard?
If I had to guess, I'd say the moment Mother fled the castle, Father went on a rampage. Knowing him, anything at all that reminded him of her was just destroyed.
So he just walled it off.
It appears that way. I suppose he wanted to put the past behind him. Perhaps if he had spent more time with us, he would have recognized the beauty for himself.
What else have we got? Nope, nothing extra there.
Turns out my mother was sneakier than I thought. I wonder what she's hiding.
Stuff and things, Serana, stuff and things. However, I know it's a little bit of a shorter episode, but we've only got like 5 minutes left of this one, and the next step's going to take more than 5 minutes. So I'm going to cut it here as it's a bit more of a natural break point. So as usual, thank you very much for joining me. As mentioned at the beginning, likes, comments, subscriptions, they all help the channel grow. They will help get this out in front of other people. Other than that, I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you're enjoying the story, and I will catch you all next time.